Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm getting there at some point. Like I said yesterday, I have one leg on one side of the fence and one leg on the other. I hope everyone's had a wonderful evening. If you're like a majority of people like myself, working on the turkey, I just took a pumpkin pie out of the oven that I just made. So lots of things going on, but I wanted to jump on screen before I started really going crazy in the kitchen to wish all of my YouTube family a wonderful, happy, safe Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, it's Thanksgiving Eve. The traffic is crazy no matter where you go. It's drizzling here in the Hudson Valley. It's damp, but it's, what is the word I'm thinking of? It feels kind of balmy outside, where it's like unusually warm. It was like in the 60s today with some drizzle here and there. But that's the forecast for the Hudson Valley. Thanks so much for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. I have the rest of my Dollar Tree haul from last night to share with all of you. I'm already in my jammies. I got a hot cuppa here, and Diggity Dog is right over there in the corner, Miss Mia. All right, so I've got the rest of my Dollar Tree haul. Every single item was like around $150. There's nothing from the plus aisle, at least not in this video. I'm so bad. Every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I'm at. That's in the state of New York. And like I said, everything, I'm just looking over it real quick. There was nothing over $150 here. I'm back in the pink room, the actual recording room. And as you can see, it is so bare. It is scary. I need to get some Christmas decor up in here going. I'm shooting for this weekend. I hope I can follow through with my plan. So I'm looking forward to doing some decorating. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. And a few of these items are going to look Valentine's Day-ish, and that's because they actually are. But they're out there, they're on the shelves right now, and they're selling like hotcakes. So I figured I'm going to jump on the bandwagon because I feel like most of these things are going to be gone. All right, we're going to actually start off in makeup. These are so cute. This is definitely something for Valentine's Day, in my opinion, but it could be for Christmas as well. So these are called Berry, like the B-E-A-R-Y, cute, hydrating lip balms. The first one here is strawberry scented. They're cute little plastic bears that will sit all by themselves because they're flat. They're adorable, but basically you twist off their head and that's how you get to the lip gloss. But they are cute. They're great little decor items. So they had this little guy in pink. And then they had this one, which is cherry scented. And this one is all in red. You see his little paws? Aren't they adorable? His face is so cute. And then they had vanilla scented, which I think is really cool. I love vanilla scent. My sniffer is still not 100%. I'm hoping that I can taste some Thanksgiving Day dinner tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. All right. This was in makeup aisle, which I thought was a little strange. They had a display of them, but hey, whatever works. Yardley's of London, one of my mom's most favorite soaps. This is a 4.0 and it's strawberry cream limited edition. And even though my sniffer's off, you can smell it through the package. And what I love about the Yardley line is their soaps are just true to their scent and they really hold. Like you could take this bar soap, take it out of the box, put it in a drawer, and your whole drawer would smell like it. My mom used to do that. She would make little sachets out of her hankies and put things in her drawer to make her things smell nice. I have my mom and dad on my brain so much. For anyone that's lost their parents, or just one or the other, it's so holidays just are never the same. Sorry, I'm gonna get all emotional on you guys. I've just really been thinking about my mom because my mom would be in the kitchen going crazy cooking, and I miss that so much. All right, by Spa Carey, hot cocoa body wash, 10 fluid ounces. Oh my gosh, are they trying to mimic somebody here? I don't want to call out the dupe name because you guys know how I feel about that. But anyways, it does smell good. So this is hot cocoa. And then they also had, to go with it, Where's the label? There it is, Beth. Hot cocoa body scrub. And this is in a 6-ounce jar. Look at that jar. Isn't that pretty? There's all your information. So what a cute little gift for maybe a teacher or a teacher's assistant. I think this is absolutely adorable, and it does smell very, very good. They also had, sugar plum scented. There it is right there. The type of top that you have, you just pop off. But these have seals on them, just so you know. There it is right there, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But they did have 2 open ones at the store so you could smell them, which I think is better than people ripping the tab off. So they had the wash, and then they also had the matching scrub. Look at that container. I just think it's very attractive and appealing to the eye. Matches the bottle. I just think that's a great set right there. What a wonderful gift there for under $5. Okay, this was right across the aisle where the makeup was. And I think this is just such a cute little package. And I thought of Miss Judy right away because I'm telling you, that is the shape of a strawberry. I'm almost positive it is. Anyways, it's a 2-pack by the company Luminat. It's flavored dental floss. You get a pack of berry and a pack of watermelon. This is a cute little stocking stuffer. Is it not? It absolutely is. If you're going to fill it with all that candy, why not put some floss in there and a couple toothbrushes? I'm just saying, this was a fun package. I thought, oh, I'm going to try those flavors. They might be cool. Before I forget, I received a card in the mail today. Thinking of you at Thanksgiving. Look at that beautiful cornucopia. Feeling very thankful for the chance Thanksgiving brings to keep in touch and wish you an abundance of good things. Have a wonderful holiday. Love ya, Brad. Wishing you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving. What a beautiful card, Brad. Thank you so very much. I hope you received mine at your post office. You better check. If not, it's there waiting for you. So hopefully you got it. What a beautiful card. I am going to put that up so with my other Thanksgiving Day cards. Thank you so much, my dear. I hope you and yours have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll be thinking about you. All right, let's go over to the kitty cats. I'm always showing you guys toys for the doggies, but I do have kitty cat friends. These are made by the company Spot. Their toys really are made pretty well, in my opinion. Just my opinion only. This one is Fun Food Kitty Chips, and it is full of catnip. So if you don't want your cat bouncing off the walls, then do not give them these kinds of toys because they do have catnip. And these are Cape Cat Kennel Cooked Fish Chips. We all know what that's a dupe for. I'm going to go ahead and say it because these chips actually are really, really good. It's got lots of crunchy stuff in here. And Miss Mia's giving me the one eye over there because she hears it. Super cute for the kitty cats stockings. How about this one's also catnip? Burritos. Look at the face on the cat. I think that is hysterical. All kinds of squishy stuff and crackling going on there. Also for the kitties, they had Burritos. These are so cute. And I don't have a, do I have a ruler here? I don't have one in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're about 4 inches. They are so much fun. One more to share with all of you. I have no idea how many there are. These were the ones that I saw. This is catnip infused as well. I love the cat on the front of it. And we all know what that is right away as soon as you see it. But look at the little kitty on front. So for those of you with kitty cat friends, those are 2 cutes. All right, a couple sweets and treats. New Airhead Bites in the flavor Very Berry. And on a sour scale, it's ranking about a medium. It's a 3.8 ounce package. Looks super fun. It's going to go into somebody's stocking. You know, little sweets and treats like this, I feel tend to sell out quick, especially at Dollar Trees, because I feel like people are buying them for stockings and stuff like that, because that's what I'm doing. I have not seen these in so many years, but these are so good. These are zebra bars. Oh my gosh, when's the last time you guys saw one of these? I love these. I remember getting these at the dime store I'm trying to remember because it was a dime store and you used to be able to get a couple candies for a penny. Yeah, I'm that old. Anyways, I can remember getting these out of the penny containers at an actual Ben Franklin dime store. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I grabbed some of those. Then I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, you want to talk about a blast to the past? I'm an 80s girl big time. I was born in 66. So in the 80s, you know, I'm in junior high and going into high school. We had a 7-Eleven back home in Chicago, right down the road from us. So when we were going to school, we would always stop at 7-Eleven, get our gum, you know, check out, you know, wait for people to hook up at school. Bottle caps. Do you guys remember these? I was like, holy crap, that's a box of nostalgia right there. It's a 5-ounce box. I thought this was so cool. They have cola, orange, grape, cherry, and root beer. I remember when those came out and everyone was bringing them to junior high. And, you know, when you had, like, the good gum and the good candy, you were the cool kid. Alrighty. Now, I mentioned something else that I think is very Valentine-y. Just my opinion. These are by Body Raves. It's called a Bath Sparkle Box. What's that? Well, it's vanilla marshmallow scented. All kinds of stuff going on in here. You don't even have to put a bow on it. All right, so we've got a couple different sets of bath salts. And then in here, can you see all the different shapes? There's hearts, stars, moons, and then up here, I'm going to get the glare off, you can see more of the stars and confetti. So what an adorable gift, right? I picked up one for my daughter as well. So I thought that was so cute. And let's go over to Stationery for a moment. Stationery, pretty much, at least some of the stores that I shop, there's stationery mixed in with, books, coloring books, and things like that. So I'm always on the hunt for crossword books and stuff like that, and I love to give them for gifts. A lot of times I'll get extras and I leave them at doctor's offices and hospitals and for my donating for my girls underground. So these are so cute. They're made by Hinkler. And you're going to get, is it going to tell me how many pages are in here? 40. There's 40 puzzles in here. Look how pretty this book is. Is that not just too cute? And then on the inside, here are your puzzles. But look how they outline the outside of the paper. Am I making a big deal out of that? Maybe a little, but it's appealing to me and it made me want to get the books. And even when you close it, you can see like the different puzzles. I don't know if you can see the paper change throughout it. But anyways, I thought this was so pretty. What I noticed besides, you know, the quality, it's very pliable, bendable, and it's just nicely made. It's not crappy paper. It's very nice, thick paper. I'm just trying to give you guys the best visual that I can give you when I'm the one sitting here feeling it and touching it and things like that. That's another reason why I don't shop online a lot. I like to touch things, look at things. What a color looks like online compared to my hands. I'll be honest with you. I just ordered a brand new shower curtain from Target. I said, oh man, I can't wait to get this shower curtain. I've been waiting for like 2.5 weeks. It just showed up the other night. I hate it. I love the curtain, but the color sucks. It sucks. It doesn't look anything like the picture. So now I have to return it and blah, 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 blah. But that's my point. That's why I don't online shop alike. All right, anyways, back to Dollar Tree. Perfect Puzzles Word Search. These are so pretty. Now, let's get into this one. Look at the paper around the edges for the puzzles. It's just very pretty, and they didn't have to go that extra mile. And again, the paper is just lovely. All right, then we have mixed puzzles. Love the color tone on here. This one is a whole bunch of different stuff going on. So I'm just going to flip through it a little bit. It's these kind, these kind, these kind. One more. This is a word search. Love it. Look at those. I said to myself, are those pomegranates? That was the first thing I thought of. Anyways, love this book. Love them. Now, I did go through them because I've been very guilty of getting like 4 books that look all different on the outside, but they're all the same puzzles in the books. No, all the puzzles are different. I went through them, so there's no worries there, but I just love those. I think they're awesome. All right, staying in stationery by Jot. These are cool too. These are notebooks. So you're going to get 90 sheets in here. They're 5 by 7. And I'm going to take one out of the package. I have a purple one. Let me take this out of the package to show you, because showing it to you in the package is not going to do it justice in any way, shape, or form. All right, here it's one solid notepad. I love to put notepads on my desks. So there is the front page. Let me get it nice and close for you. So you have all those for the top pad. Then here is, let me get the glare off for you. I'm trying. There's the second set. And then the third set is just plain purple paper that says notes on top, right? Does it say notes on top? Yes, it does. How cute is that? Love it. So they had it in purple. They also had it in this light green, which I wasn't sure going to show up, but it's showing up rather well. And then they had it in this like light blue right there. They had one other color and I can't think of what it was, and I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, nah, if I'm not feeling it, I know, the people that I may give them to wouldn't feel it, so I didn't get them. All right, so staying over in notebooks and things like that, over at some of the stores I shop at, they have a special little section in the stationery section that's for teaching tree. Excuse me. And it's basically things if you are a teacher or an assistant, or maybe you teach your children at home. It's always like cool stickers and stuff like that, so I love to go over to that section. Well, I found these crayons, which are so cool, and I think the kids are going to love them. They're little alligators, but they're crayons. How cool is that? I thought, well, that's kind of something different than regular, old-fashioned crayons. So they had alligators. They had these dinosaurs, which I think are fun because they're like dancing around. You could always open these up and do little bags for the kids or stuff like that. And then I think these are unicornies because they got a little horn on top. So let me twist them a little bit that way. I think they're unicornies. You guys let me know what you think. They look like unicornies to me. So I grabbed them. And then I went over to the crafting aisle. And I found 2 new things, at least new to me, by Crafter Square. And it's a set of 5 acrylic markers. I was like, acrylic markers? I've never seen acrylic markers from Crafter Square. So these look really cool to me. Oh, you can see the colors. I was like, you can't see the colors, but you get blue, the greens, a pink, and then there's like a purple one up there. They also had another set that gives you orange, red, yellow, green, and a dark blue right there. So yeah, acrylic, which, you can use that on a lot of different things besides acrylic, but I'm curious to see how these work. So I'll be checking these out. Very interested to see how those work. All right. That is going to wrap up the rest of my Dollar Tree haul from last night, because last night's was big, but I split it into 2. But since then, I've been back in Dollar Tree, and I have a whole new bundle of stuff to show you guys. But what I have to show you that's like within arm's reach of me, there's a lot of cool stuff. I don't want to give it away. You guys know how much I love the toy section. And if you've followed my channel for a while, there was some blind bags following me around like crazy. Well, guess what? They're back. New version, new series, and oh my gosh, the collections are just too cute. So we'll be playing with some toys. I got some new snacks, and I hope to spend some time with you on Thanksgiving evening. We'll see if I'm able to get up and move around after the day. I'm sure I'm going to have. All right, everybody, you enjoy your time this evening, cooking, baking, whatever you might be fixing. And no burns, no cuts, no breaks. I'm off to my kitchen for the rest of the evening. So until next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching and your support. And we're like 43 away. 43 away. If you follow my channel, you know what that means. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time, God willing, I'll be here in front of all of you tomorrow evening, which is Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.